Snow is falling and life is stalling, so let's take a ride in the sleigh. Bells are ringing, kids are begging, let's take a ride in the sleigh. It's a great night for a sleigh ride. Just like kids, let's reminisce, let's take a ride in the sleigh. Ride in the sleigh. Frolicking frills of falling flakes, dressing the earth in silk and lace, dazzling delicate garments of snow, warming the earth in the midst of the cold. These are the portraits of white, shimmering rays of shining sun, making the winter seem like fun, carving and melting a bend in the snow, wanting a friend who will see where it goes. These are the portraits of white, carving and melting a bend in the snow, wanting a friend who will see where it goes. These are the portraits of white. These are the portraits of white. Portraits of white. Got to get that little thing in there. Hey, everybody, how are you? Merry Christmas, and we've made it through Christmas. And it's almost January 2021, and I know we're all looking forward to that. Thank you so much for joining the little party. Hi, Lindsay, Luann, Margie, Sarah, Beverly, Karen, David Jones, Karen, Lori Shover. Hi, everybody. Hey, where are we on YouTube? Eddie is here. Edie. Cheryl is here. Edna. Hi, Cheryl. You're here again. She's everywhere. Cheryl is amazing. Cheryl is my assistant. And that just pretty much means that anything I can't do or get mixed up, she unmixes and helps me with. So tonight we are celebrating the end of the year, and we're going to start off actually right away with a door prize. And I have a very special friend that's going to help us give away door prizes tonight.
Hello. My name is Helga, Olga, and I am Frances's piano, voice, guitar, accordion, drama, videographer, and photographer teacher. I teach her everything she knows, and she has asked me to give away door prizes in front of the blue door. We are not giving away the blue door, just things in front of the blue door. But now Frances doesn't know that I was going to do this, but I would like to sing a song for you. I hate it, I despise it, and if I could, I'd melt it and throw it away until next year, 'cause I have had enough of that flaky frozen stuff. I hate snow. I hate snow. I hate snow. Okay, so the first door prize is they're going to draw names from the hat. Everybody who submitted their favorite song has their name in a hat, and the person who we draw your name, you will get one of Frances's Portraits of White album. I hate snow, but I must say, as her teacher, I am very proud. So, Frances, back to you.
Oh, thank you, Helga. I'm sorry that it's snowing and you're out in the cold and that you hate snow, but hey, when you work with my team, you have to love snow. And we have a winner for the very first prize, which is a Portraits of White album. And it goes out to Jared Hoover. And I believe, Jared, you live in Kansas. Is that right? Jared, comment if you're here, where you are. Oh, and I see, hey, Ed Key is here on YouTube. Hey, Ed, welcome there in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, so we have our first winner. Now, I told you that there would be some Portraits of White players with us tonight through video, and our first guest is Mr. Wayne Fox, who I already mentioned. When I can't play the piano, something jazzy, I like him to play, and he's been a part of the show ever since it started. So here's a message from Wayne. Say hi, Wayne Fox.
Hi, everyone. My name is Wayne Fox. It has been my pleasure to know Frances Drost for the past 7 or 8 years and work with her on her Portraits of White shows. Doug Cook is the one who asked me to play in the orchestra back in the day, and I said, sure, I respect Doug and his musicianship, so I thought it's probably going to be good. Well, I had no idea, and I had no idea what this would all turn into, and it's become a very important part of everybody's holiday experience, and we're grateful to Frances for that. I would like to play a little bit today for you. I think this video is going out on the 30th of December, so the first tune you'll hear is a little bit of a timely one. And then the second one is my tribute to Frances, because I know it's something that she likes. So I hope you had a Merry Christmas and especially have a Happy New Year, and let's all hope that we have a healthy 2021. Bye.
Aw, thanks, Wayne. We miss you, and if you're watching tonight, thanks for playing for us. Thanks for not playing something too fancy, otherwise they'd be bored with what I do. Well, here's a song that I know is definitely a favorite of people's, and it's really the whole reason I started the show, because of my own wish to find my way back to what Christmas is really all about. Show me the way back to the heart of Christmas. Help me to see all that you meant it to be. I want to see you and I want to know you better. Show me the way to you. I'm just doing clips of songs tonight because there's so many songs. So I'm just kind of giving you the highlights of different ones. And it is time already for another door prize. Helga, are you there?
Oh, I love Back to the Heart of Christmas. It always touches me. Hello, it's Helga again, and our next door prize is going to be another name drawn from the hat. If you submitted your favorite song from Portraits of White, we will draw you a name and you will win. Oh, it's too cold. Oh. You will win a Starbucks card. It will warm your heart and then take you back to the heart of Christmas. Frances, back to you.
I get cold just looking at you, Helga. And our winner is Gloria Anderson. Gloria, you are from Newville, my hometown. Woohoo! If you're listening, you have won a gift card to Starbucks. Woohoo! All right. Now, another valuable team member of Portraits of White that you will rarely ever see, and this is the way he would prefer it, but this would not happen without him, is Brian Gayman, and he runs Proclaim Media. He's usually the stage manager for Portraits of White. Someday he would like to run Portraits of White, but we're not there yet. So here's a little message from our wonderful sound tech and just everything I need. Brian and Cheryl are related. They just help me so much. So here's a message from Brian.
Hey, what's up, Portraits of White family? I'm in my studio this morning, and I hope you're all navigating 2020 as best as you can. Don't worry, it's almost over. I'm Brian, and I've been the stage manager for Portraits of White for the last 6 years. While Frances's head is usually buried deep in the snowdrift about this time, someone has to remind her when to start the show. Anyhow, I'd like to reach out and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we hope to see you all again real soon. Have a safe and healthy 2021.
All right. Hey, thanks, Brian. Not too bad there in front of the camera, but I think we'll keep you behind the camera. Oh, he's just, uh-oh. He still has control. Well, okay, so we're going to give away another prize, and this one is going to go to the person who first guesses correctly which video was Brian's favorite on the Portraits of White 2020 at-home video. So first you have to guess the right one, and you have to be the first one to comment on YouTube or Facebook, and we will be watching to see who do you think, which video do you think is Brian's favorite? And we are do. We are waiting for your comments. Favorite song from Portraits of, no, it's not Portraits of White. It's not that one. Oh, and Ed Key said, forget Helga, you need to take lessons from Wayne. Oh, I will not tell Helga that. She will be offended. Sarah said Santa bought a Harley. Nope, that's not the one. That might be close to my favorite, though. Okay, come on, people. Who do you think? Which one do you think? Winter Wonderland? No. The cats being thrown into the snow? No. Keep going. You might as well just start naming them all till somebody has it. Anybody on YouTube want to guess? There's a little bit of a clue. Who's going to get it? Oh, Holy Night? No. That's not it. I Love Snow? No. What if? No. Cheryl Reitzel? What did she say? She said drummer. You got it. Yeah, And that is perfect because I believe that Cheryl's son sang in the Redland Chamber High School last year. Do I have that right, Cheryl? Okay, we're going to show you Little Drummer Boy because, wait a minute. Helga's next? I don't want Helga next. No, it's the Little Drummer Boy. Oh, wait. So she gets, hold it. Cheryl gets the tea bag basket. This is compliments of Cheryl Kennedy, but it comes from Linda Gayman. She sells tea, and I think there's all kinds of things in here. Tea, honey, crackers. You get the basket too. So Cheryl, this is coming out to you. But here we go, Little Drummer Boy.
Hi, my name is George Clements. I direct the West Shore Drumline. When we first got the call to perform here, I was really excited. It's a wonderful opportunity for the students to perform in an amazing venue, alongside a great recording artist in Frances, and it really gave them an opportunity to see what the real music business is like.
Hi, I'm Quentin Spangler. I'm a bass drummer in the West Shore Drumline, and I got to be part of the Portraits of White concert here, and it's been an excellent experience.
Hi, my name's Emma Habermel, and I play the quads in the West Shore Drumline. This whole experience has been great for not only me, but the entire drumline as a whole. I think it really developed us as players and performers.
During the feature performance of the drumline, we played an arrangement of Little Drummer Boy. The students were marching down the aisles. I could see audience members turning and looking and wondering what was happening. And it was really loud, but I think the audience really enjoyed it and brought a lot of energy to the performance.
Walking in from the back of the auditorium, it was definitely different than rehearsal. Just seeing as all those people, I didn't imagine the top balconies to be filled and everything.
My favorite part was the drums because they were loud and I liked them.
Now that I've done it, I cannot imagine not wanting to do it.
We've never really done anything like this before. We're used to playing in a football stadium, so having this be more closed in and personal was a real change for us.
Seeing as all those people, I didn't imagine the top balconies to be filled and everything. The sound was different, and just all eyes on you.
The best part of the experience for me was the actual performance, and when all of the audience started applauding, and I think it made it a little real for all of us, because we knew that the people appreciated what we had done.
They were able to step in and perform alongside professionals, and we were able to reach out beyond our community to reach some audience members that maybe we wouldn't have the chance to reach during high school football games and marching band competition. Now that it's all over, I couldn't be prouder.
Oh, I don't know why we have to do this in front of the blue door outside. Our next contestant if door prize will be a basket of tea. I do not have the tea, but it's a basket of tea from Scrambled Tea. And it will go to the person who can guess Brian Gayman's favorite video. Hello. I hope that wasn't the police. The first person to comment, I can hardly move my fingers. The first person to comment on who they think, which video they think Brian Gayman, the stage manager of Portraits of White, his favorite video, they will win the basket of tea from Scrambled Tea. Hello. Hello, my name is Helga. There goes another traffic. Oh, it's so cold. So on YouTube and Facebook, you must be the first person to guess Brian's favorite video correctly. Okay, Frances, back to you.
Oh, Helga, you have it out of order. We already gave that prize away and moved on, but thanks anyway. Bless your heart. My goodness, I didn't know Newville had so much traffic there at the Blue Door. Well, so the reason that we even had an orchestra back in the beginning of Portraits of White is because of a wonderful person named Ed Key, who lives in Franklin, Nashville, Tennessee, and I met him in 2013 when I was recording the album. I was visiting in Nashville. I'd gone to a seminar, and I went out with some other artist friends afterwards to eat, because that's what you do in Nashville. You go eat. And we were at a restaurant, and I overheard this guy, Ed Key, talking to other artists. And just from what he was saying, I picked up on the fact that I think this guy is a very wise person. And so later when I returned to Nashville, I looked him up on LinkedIn, and I reached out and I said, hey, Ed Key, you don't know me, but I was at the dinner. Maybe you don't remember me. I was at the dinner with the artists. And I'm thinking of doing this Christmas show, and I remember you saying that you love to conduct. What would you think about helping me with this show? And so, sure enough, he was willing to do it, and I was so glad because I really didn't know what I was getting into. I thought I did, but I didn't. And Ed Key helped me get this thing off the ground for 5 years, and so we have a very special treat tonight. Ed, bless his heart, took time out of his busy life to make us a little video greeting. So here you are. Here's Ed Key, the conductor, for 5 years of Portraits of White.
Hello, and Merry Christmas. I'm Ed Key. I'm the former conductor of Portraits of White for about the first 5 years. In case you don't recognize me, maybe this will help. Okay, there you go. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with Portraits of White. The musicians were wonderful, and the show was great fun. Frances and I would meet actually in this very room, planning the shows, and then I spent most of my time for the rest of the several months in this same room working on things. And I have some interesting and fun memories of it, and I'll share one of those with you in a minute. One thing I would say is that a lot of folks from time to time, will ask about conducting and what it takes to do that and that sort of thing. And actually, it's kind of no big deal. I'll show you. This is my secret. Okay, here it is. So there you go. It's about as simple as that, sorta. Anyway, just to not take up too much time, I did want to relate one thing. You see the show, it looks great, and we hope it looks great and sounds great. There's things that happen, though, that are unplanned. Anytime you're doing a live show, you never know what's going to happen. I think Frances even had one of those episodes on her new video, a new DVD that she did. But things can go awry. And we always hope that when they do, the audience doesn't notice. So one particular episode, the musicians will probably remember, where we dodged a major bullet. I don't remember which year it was. It was either probably 16 or 17. We had decided to do Little Drummer Boy as the encore after the show was over. And so someone else was running the stems. We used a loop with that that just gave us kind of a basis on which we played, in a click track to keep it in sync with the drummers and so forth. And so when Frances finished the show, the audience was applauding. It's a chance for the orchestra to take a breather and just sort of collect their wits before playing the last number. Well, and I wasn't running the click, somebody else was, but I thought they were going to wait on a cue for me. And so the audience is still applauding, and all of a sudden the click starts for the song. And so I was trying to get everybody's attention that the click was starting. Of course, I had to start counting from bar one to know where we were and how to count people off. And by the time I got everybody's attention, we were sort of into the song. And the first part of it, if you remember, was just this old piano, a pad, you know, kind of a pad with a single piano note theme that repeated over and over again. So it didn't really change chords much. It was just sort of very ethereal with this piano lick going on. And but it all sounded the same. And so nobody had a clue where we were. At least to my knowledge. I know I didn't, and that was probably most important because most of the folks, unless somebody heard the click start, actually nobody could have heard the click start except maybe you know, drums and bass. I think myself and the drummer and bass player are the only ones with click. So when I got Wayne's attention, since he was gonna be playing that piano lick as well, because it repeated, he could just sort of jump in and start playing. So I'm conducting, but having no idea where I am, just staying with the click. And for some reason, when we got to this one point in the music where the orchestra, or I think where the strings come in or something, for some reason, everybody was on it. And maybe I'm the only one who didn't know where we were, I don't know. It was a panic moment though, or a few moments there. But once everybody kind of got their bearings and we finished the song, and I don't think that the audience was any the wiser about what had happened. But that's one of those nightmarish and in hindsight funny memories of doing a live show. So anyway, that's my little reminiscent story from one of the Portraits of White shows. And again, I enjoyed it. It was great fun. I miss all you guys, and hope I'll be able to see you again one of these days. So have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Aw, thanks, Ed. We miss you too. I miss you very, very much. But you know what? It got to be a full-time job for both of us, for Ed, and he has other things in his life. He has other businesses that he does, and so eventually we both just said, we can't sustain this. And so Ed retired from Portraits of White, but he keeps going. He's working on all kinds of other things. So, and I call him from time to time and say, Ed, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? So he's like a mentor in my life. I told you that we would have a special guest here tonight, and we do. So I asked some of the players, I said, would you do a little video greeting? And Kirsten was like, no, I want to come and be on camera. No, she said, I'll do you one better. I'll come in person. And I said, oh my goodness, I would love that. Are you serious? And so here she is. Welcome. Welcome back to Newville. Oh, okay. Well, we haven't moved. So I know that a lot of you have, this is one of the favorites definitely that was mentioned a lot in the comments, this song, What If? And tonight I asked Kirsten if she would play it with me. Normally, of course, we have all these other players, and so they sparse out each person's part, right? Not everybody plays all the time. So you're going to hear about 2 notes from Kirsten in this song. Had we known we were going to do this, I would have had her play more, but anyway, it's still there. I wrote this song after a pastor's message one Christmas. It really, really touched my heart, really made me think. And I went home and wrote what I felt I had heard in the sermon. A long time ago, in a busy little town, a tired traveling couple made their way into a crowd. All that they wanted was some quiet rest and peace. Lay their head on a pillow, that's all they really need. He must have been busy, the man who kept the inn. 'Cause when they asked for a place to stay, he'd nothing left to give. All of my rooms are full, in a weary voice he said. Just as they walked away, you could see him hang his head. What if that's heaven knocking at my door? What if I'm missing all that he came here for? Something in the air tells me I should care. What if that's heaven at my door? Wise men are searching as they look into the sky. A star in the heavens will surely lead them right. They want to worship when they find the newborn King. All alone in the darkness, I wonder if he thinks, whoops, a king in a palace, too proud to bear the news. Sent a group of soldiers, said he'd like to worship too. But all that he wanted was to slay the newborn king. All alone in the darkness, I wonder if he thinks, what if that's heaven knocking at my door? What if I'm missing all that he came here for? Something in the air tells me I should care. What if that's heaven at my door? How many times in the story of our lives heaven comes in a hidden way we never recognize? What if that's heaven knocking at my door? What if I'm missing all that he came here for? Something in the air tells me I should care. Something, someone What if that's heaven? I was doing that song one time at a Christmas banquet, and I got the words all mixed up to the song. And it was so bad. I mean, I had Mary and Joseph being the ones who were going to slay baby Jesus. I'm not kidding. And so I just stopped playing, and I said, wow, I really messed up that story. But it turns out that half the crowd didn't even hear what I messed up, and so they didn't even know that I was telling the wrong story in the wrong order. Oh, well. So it makes you wonder. Sometimes when I mess up, I just think, did anyone even notice? I should just keep going. Anyway, so that song is for those of you who love What If. And speaking of what if, there's so many ways you could use that phrase, and I just would say, what if I didn't have Cheryl Kennedy? I would be in trouble. So here's another person that you're normally not going to see on stage or see in front of the camera, but I really could not do this show and most of what I do without her help. She just loves to help. She loves to put order to my chaos and help me see through ideas that I have. In fact, here she is responding to some of you. She's on camera and doesn't even know it. She and Frosty back there in the corner. There's Frosty. So we have a little video message. She could have just spoken up tonight, but she went ahead and recorded a message for us. So here's a message from Cheryl.
Happy holidays, Portraits of White friends. My name is Cheryl Kennedy. You are not going to be getting a song from me as you're getting from some of the other musicians, but I wanted to share a thought with you that I had. It just struck me how much December 2020 for you was like December 2013 was for me. I had pre-ordered a Portraits of White CD from Frances, and I was so anxious to get it. When I saw her in church, I offered to help distribute the CDs, primarily because I was in a hurry to get my own. So I understand the excitement that you've had, and I've had that excitement right along with you. It's been a blessing to me to work with Frances and the Portraits of White concerts, and I've been doing that since the first one in 2014. I'm happy to be doing behind-the-scenes things like selling tickets, arranging seating, recruiting volunteers, distributing flyers to churches and in the community, and even some crazy errands like running to CVS to pick up a remedy for a hangnail that Frances had just hours before a concert. Frances has been a blessing to me, as I know she has been to you, and it's warmed my heart to see how much you've appreciated all that she has done for you. I just want to wish you and your family a healthy and happy and safe 2021. Happy holidays.
Maybe if I stand up here out of the cold, it won't be quite as cold. The next prize is another Starbucks card for coffee. And you must guess which video is Cheryl Kennedy's favorite. Now Cheryl is just beyond the words. I've watched her help Frances, and she is amazing. So you must guess which is Cheryl's favorite video of the project, and you, the first person to comment on Facebook or YouTube and guess it right, gets the Starbucks gift card.
Hello? Helga. I'm sorry that you're so cold, but you're right. Cheryl is amazing. So now we are looking for people to tell us which song do you think is Cheryl's favorite on the video? First person to guess it right on either Facebook or YouTube. No, it's not. Well, it's not What If tonight. That is one of her favorite songs, but she said there's a couple favorites on the video, and she chose a different one. And no, she's not going to sneak and type in the answer. It's not I Wonder As I Wonder. It's not He Is Holy. No, it's not Helga Needs Hot Chocolate. That sounds like a great song title. No, it's not Oh Holy Night. Let's see. It's 5 words. It has colors in the title. That's all I'm going to give you. Let's see. Name that tune. No, it's not Miracles. No, it's not Cheryl. No, it's not Portraits of White. It's Lindsay. That's not Portraits of White. Hi, Ivan Wingert. Welcome. We're playing a game. We are guessing which song on Portraits of White this year's video was Cheryl's favorite, and they will get a prize, a Starbucks gift card. I guess I need to play some more. Deb Negley?
Oh, wait a minute. Kathy Morrison was first. Sorry.
Okay. Kathy Morrison? Kathy Morrison, you are the winner of the Starbucks gift card, right? Is that what Helga promised? The Starbucks gift card, I think. Yes. All right. Somebody's taking notes of this, right? Because I won't remember who won. Okay, great. Of course Cheryl is. All right. Thank you. What's next? Oh, so we're going to play a little bit of Christmas in Black and White. So there you go, just a little bit of Christmas in Black and White, because it's a long song. We'd be here till midnight if we showed that whole video. But it's in the video. Actually, that's one of my favorites too. But we'll get to that later. So we have a new addition to the family this year in Portraits of White. He is someone that the rhythm section has wanted for a few years, but he's never available because he's always on a cruise ship. I don't understand why someone would go on a cruise ship instead of doing a snow show, but hey. So here's, if you saw the video, you saw the 3 wise guys. Here's one of them, Alan Roth. Welcome to Portraits of White 2020.
Hi, everybody, and Happy New Year. I'm Alan Roth, and I was the bass player in the jazz trio that Frances nicknamed the Three Wise Guys. And the Wise Guys were Doug Cook on saxophone and flute, and Wayne Fox on piano, and myself on bass. I just wanted to say that I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at Frances's next Portrait of White event, hopefully next Christmas. So stay safe and healthy and happy, everybody. Happy New Year.
The next prize goes to whoever can guess Frances's favorite video. You know that as they were working on the project, she began to have her own favorite video. And so if you can guess, the first person to guess correctly will get a bouquet of flowers. These are not the ones you will receive. These are mine from my great-great-granddaughter that she gave me many years ago. But I just wanted to show you, show you that you will get a bouquet of flowers delivered to your door from Lisa's Floral Shop in Newville. Lisa is someone that Frances has known since she was a little girl, and she's going to participate in the giveaways. I hate it. I hate the cold. Back to you, Frances.
I'm sorry, Helga. In that way, we are not alike. I love the winter and you don't. But hey, so who can guess what my favorite video of the whole project was? First person to guess on YouTube or Facebook is going to get a floral bouquet from Lisa's Flower Shop. It's our own little flower shop here in Newville, and I've known Lisa since I was a little girl. And she has agreed to send a bouquet out to whoever the winner is. You will get it delivered to your door. Ride in the sleigh? Nope. That is not my favorite on the video. So we're looking for what you think was my favorite song on the whole project. And as Helga said, no, it wasn't Santa Bought a Harley. A lot of these were fun and they were favorites, but they're not the favorite. And I knew it before I even had the whole thing done. I knew this would be my favorite. He is Holy? Nope. I Love Snow? Nope. I can't even play. I'll Be Home for Christmas? Nope. You're pretty much just naming them all. Let's see. It has to do with Christmas. Ice skating? No. Mops? Let's see. Oh, should we play Pictionary? Sure. Charades or whatever. Charades, isn't it? I Love Christmas? No. Oh, Holy Night? One Small Box? Just... You guys are just grasping at cats. No. No. Oh, that was the Jazz Guys. Okay, but what was the song? Saxophone, yeah. Let's see. So you got the right instrument, but it wasn't the Wise Guys, the Jazz Guys. Anybody? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. See, now where's this Deb Nagley who was taking furious notes? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You got it, Lindsay. You get the flowers delivered to your door. Okay, so here you go. Yep. has been so much fun to get different videos from some of the Portraits of White family, players, people involved, and I just got one from Doug and Amy, and there was so much in there, so I just had to react to it. It's so much fun. Look, they're decorating their tree with the DVDs.
Oh, hi! You caught us finishing the decoration of our Christmas tree. Hope you all are doing well. I'm Doug Cook, and this is my wife, Amy Cook. We've been a part of Portraits of White since the beginning. About 7 or 8 years ago, Frances shared with us her dream to create a high-quality Christmas event with great music and live musicians, a live orchestra.
A live orchestra. What other option is there? Dead orchestra?
And so I got involved with helping to find the musicians to fill out that orchestra. And Amy is one of those musicians, has played cello in each of the concerts. You've probably seen me if you've been to any of the concerts, and Frances has kindly allowed me to do a feature selection each year, so you've often seen me play the soprano sax.
As a soprano sax, I thought it was a golden clarinet. It is a privilege to have Doug do a feature. I don't just invite him, I want him to do, like, he's an amazing musician, and Amy is too, actually. I just wish I had some footage of her and I playing together, but I didn't. But they're both amazing musicians.
We're big fans of Frances and her music, and in fact, we like to listen to Portraits of White music as we're doing things around the house.
So he's dusting, and they're using my DVD cases as coasters. Well, okay. Now there's a new idea. Did he just throw a violin into the fire? You got to know that there's this competition between brass players and string players, and it's just so fun to get Doug and Amy on opposite sides of each other over which is the best instrument. So obviously, you know how Doug feels about stringed instruments. Doug is using his clarinet to clean up popcorn. Now, did you notice how his saxophone grew from when he was vacuuming to when he's actually throwing away the vacuum?
Besides Frances being a great person and musician, we really admire her creativity.
Now look, they took the DVDs off. I bet they threw them in the fire too.
This year, when we were challenged by COVID and quarantine, she found a way to bring Portraits of White into our homes. So Frances, we say thank you for that, and thank you for allowing the Cooks to be part of the Portraits of White team.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the entire Cook family, and I promise you, no violins were hurt in the making of this video.
Thank you, Doug and Amy. That's so much fun, and I'm glad to know. By the way, who plays the violin in the Cook family? Is this something we should know about for 2021? Oh yeah, if you ever want to see Doug and Amy fight, compare brass with stringed instruments, and they'll be off and running. It's so much fun. They are such a fun couple. Thank you, guys. And speaking of stringed instruments, I know that Mark Hartman was with us earlier on YouTube, and I'm guessing he was cringing too when he saw them throw the violin into the fire, because Mark Hartman is another one of my favorite people in Portraits of White. Mark has been with us from the very beginning. He's the concert master, and you remember a feature from Jingle Bells last year. It's on the video, but he was gracious enough to send in a video too. He's very busy teaching at Shippensburg University online, and just said that has been a real challenge to learn how to do that. So here's Mark and a greeting from Mark Hartman.
Hello folks, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope that you're having a good season. This is Mark Hartman. I started playing with Frances at the very beginning of Portraits of White, and it's been a delight. She's such a kind and creative person that it's been a real pleasure to know her and work with her. We're of course all sad that we can't be in person and be on stage and playing music like we love to do, but we're doing it in a different way this year. So hats off to Frances for coming up with ways that we can be online and still meet and greet each other. So here's an Advent hymn that you all know, I'm sure, to try to express some of the hope that we all are holding in our hearts this season. Happy holidays, coming Happy New Year, and best to you all.
Woohoo! Thank you, Mark. And so, Kirsten, you got out of doing a video. Now you have to be live on camera. How's that? But so as an oboe player, you have not been able to play out yet because your instrument is breath-driven as opposed to strings. So show us the bags. Show us the paraphernalia an oboist has to wear.
So, we have our own PPE gear. So one thing I've been playing with since I've been here, this is a bell cover, and this catches aerosols, most of the aerosols. There are some that come from the keys, but the majority are from here. So I've been playing with that since I've been here. Also, if you're not distanced, it's recommended that you wear a mask as well. Now, how do you wear a mask and play the oboe or a wind instrument? Well, for us, like this one, you put this on, and there's actually, oh God, I can't even find it. But there's a hole in here to insert the reed. There are different kinds of masks.
And you said your students are wearing these,
Yes.
like to those who are playing?
Yes, when they're, if they're
playing.
going in school, and they have to wear that gear. That's an option. There's also, you can actually put a bag over the entire instrument.
Oh, well, that's just handy.
So I brought But literally, like this is not what they use, but you would actually, put it in there, and there's a drawstring up at the top, which gets to be a bit of a hindrance, but
Wow.
then that kind of catches everything. But yeah, so
Wow.
it's an adjustment. I haven't played a whole lot in public since March. I've done some online gigs, that kind of thing, but not many. So
Wow.
yeah.
Well, we're delighted to have you here. And
I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
And another one of my favorites, of course, was this song, and she's here to play it live. So just you can continue wondering about all the paraphernalia she has to play with as we do this song. beautiful. I've been playing this without you, and it's so much better when you're here. Well, here's another favorite that people have mentioned, and she's going to play with me on this one too. Simple God in a simple place, coming near in a simple way, nestled close to a glittering world. Take another look and you can see this God in a manger scene. See the love that was meant to be. Simple God, simple love, so free. Holy God with a holy face, touching lives in a holy way, making way for the ones in need. Take another look and you can see this God from a holy place, full of mercy and full of grace. Holy God, holy love today. Tender God with a tender heart, mending lives who are torn apart, placing love where there's never been. Take another look and you can see this God with his hand toward you. So much now he would like to do. Tender God, tender love, so true. Simple things in simple ways are seen by simple hearts. Open yours to a simple truth. Simple God, simple love. Oh, thank you so much, Kirsten, for that oboe. It is beyond words. If you will take another look, this last prize, we're going to draw a name from the hat, and it is a DVD of Portraits of White with hello, with a DVD and inside, and so whoever Cheryl draws from the hat, you win a DVD. I would personally like to thank you for joining us
in the after party, and I go now to thaw out. Thank you. Back to you, Frances.
Aw, thank you, Helga, for your sacrifice for us. And the winner is Tracy Mertes from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. You have won another Portraits of White DVD. Yay! Maybe you know someone that you can give it to, because I know that you already have one. All right. Well, here is another crowd favorite for sure. This one was in the tie for the lead for a while. Yep, go ahead.
Hey everybody, happy holidays. I'm Tim Spurk. I've been one of the singers with Portraits of White since the second year. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's become a part of my annual December holiday. I really missed being a part of it this year, miss being a part of the Portraits of White family, and also miss all of you. But I have to admit, and don't tell Frances this, but I've been actually working on my own show, which has been a dream of mine for longer than she had her dream, and it's called Portraits of Tim. So stay tuned. It's coming soon to an auditorium near you. Happy holidays, everybody.
She cuddled him closely, kissing him frequently, caring for his needs. She saw his frailty. The sleepless nights, reminders, the motherhood assigned her from everything she could see. He was just like you and me, and he was holy, not just a baby. Don't be misled by the wooden manger bed, for he was holy, and he was mighty. Though he was tiny, he brought all the thrill and joy of a newborn baby boy, and he was holy.
He picked him up gently, held him close, cautiously, sure that one so small would break so easily. And in his heart he trembled to think he was responsible, impossible to deny. He was unlike any child, and he was holy, not just a baby. Don't be misled by the wooden manger bed, for he
Thank you, Tim. That's one of my favorites, too. And I just wanted you to know, if you were at this show last year, Tim shared with us he's had a dream to write a children's book, and I asked him to update us on that because part of Portraits of White is about encouraging other people to follow their dreams, because that's what I did with mine. So here's a message, fresh off the press from Tim.
I've had it in my heart the last several years to write a children's book. A book that would call out the value and the significance of every child. I just feel like there's not enough of that in our world. And I've taken in foster boys and also just been around other children that just aren't being valued. And I want to be a voice that speaks into their lives. And I was in a grocery store after I started writing this book, this is a couple years ago, and I saw a mom that was really giving her child a hard time because the child just wanted a candy bar that was there on the rack at the register. And she kept telling this little girl of how she'll never do anything right in her life and will always be this and always be that and always do this. And it left no room for hope or change. And if you tell a child something long enough, they'll believe it. And I want to be a part of telling children long enough who they really are. And I wanted to get into their system so they believe it. So I am working on that. I've finished writing it, and I've been working with an illustrator. And actually tomorrow I should get to see the first proofs of the entire book. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is a dream that's, costs a lot of time and resources and energy, and now I'm getting to see the fruition of it. So, and actually I have to say, in all honesty, that Frances has been a big part in my life of stirring me to follow my dreams. I've seen what she's done with Portraits of White, and it stirred me to want to be one that doesn't just talk about my dreams and dream about my dreams, but actually do something about the dreams. So Frances, thank you. You're honestly a big part of me fulfilling this dream. So thank you so much. Bless you guys.
Aw, thanks, Tim. That's what we want to do, inspire people to follow their dreams. Okay, so we are heading to the end, and this was the top favorite that we got back, replies from, here you go, the song Miracle.
Long awaited, Holy One, it was written you would come. We've been waiting, so have you. Is it true?
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to send you out with a song. I want to thank Brian and Jordan and Cheryl, the team here, helping us with the tech. This has just been amazing. Appreciate all of you showing up and being with us tonight on Facebook and YouTube. And continue to share this with your friends. It'll stay up for a while, so you'll be able to enjoy it again and again. I'm going to send you out with a song. Of course, this was one of the top favorites. It usually is. So here you go. And Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and we all hope that 2021 is a lot better.